Hi everybody, Mindy here, and I have an announcement that I think you're really going to be ready for. I know that you've all been watching the progress for the last 10 months on how I've been doing with developing the Mindy's Magic EA, and I just wanted to make an announcement today that the EA is finally ready for live trading. What I'm going to be doing this coming Saturday, I'm going to have a workshop where I'm going to be teaching you how to use the EA, how to set it up, how to set up the settings, how to have it find wonderful trades for you, and what to do when things get stuck. Now, what you're looking at are 2 demo accounts. They've been running for about a month and have been set up exactly the same for the last month. They've used the same pairs, they've used the same settings on the EA. Everything was identical, okay? But here's what I want you to see. The EA, when running by itself, has brought the balance from $10,000 to $11,605, but as you can see, the equity is not keeping pace with the balance. The equity is $10,113, right? And the reason for that is because $1,490 is trapped in hedges, right? There's actually, I think, 15 hedges in this account currently. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 15 it is. So the thing is, each time one of these trades hedges, it traps about $100 of equity in that hedge, right? Now, the EA will actually fix the hedges as it finds opportunities to do so. But you can see that the auto fixer for the hedges is not keeping pace with the number of hedges that are being created, right? So, what we're doing in this trial, I was running the EA on the right side, doing absolutely nothing to interfere with the trades. I'm just letting the EA run by itself, right? But in this account on the left, where we have no open positions at all, right? The only difference between these 2 accounts, what we were doing is manually fixing the hedges as they developed in the account. And over the course of the month, all of the hedges, this account got all of the same hedges that this one did, but we manually interfered with the EA so that we could correct the hedge situations as they appeared in the account. And you can see the dramatic difference in the balance. Both of the accounts started with a balance of $10,000. And we started trading both of the accounts on the same day, which was September 3rd, I believe. But this account, where we have spent just a few minutes a day manually correcting the hedge situations as they happened, you can see that this account is up $2,313, right, in balance and equity. And this account, where the EA was running all by itself, is up $11,605 in balance, and it's up to $10,112 in equity, right? So over the course of the month, if you were going to cash out right now, in this account on the right, you would really only be up about $110 from where you started. But by spending a few minutes every day to correct the hedges, as they appear in the EA, in the list. The difference is that this account is up $2,313 in equity. So if you were going to cash out of this account today, you'd be walking away with 23% profit in the account in 4 weeks of trading. 4 weeks of trading. And I think that's pretty good. So let me show you the account history. Now, this is the account history for just today. This is just today's trading day. And you can see that the two accounts have a very similar, not identical, but a very similar profit for today's trading, right? Because the two accounts were actually running on two different computers. I brought them over to the same computer so that I could give you a side-by-side comparison, right? But the thing about it is, depending on the internet speed of the computer that the EA is running on and the processing power of the computer, you will have minor differences in where the trades enter and exit, right? But if we go back now and go to all history, I'm going to do that on both of the MetaTrader things, and then I'm going to scroll to the top. You can see that both of these accounts started on 9/4, okay, that's September 4th of 2018. See, 9/4 of 2018. They both started the same day. They've been running the same EA with the same settings that entire time. So what you see is that most of the trades in here are very, very similar, right? Now they're not going to be identical because it was two different computers, but they're very similar. And as we scroll down through here, all of these trades were generated by the EA. And what you can see is that a lot of these trades close for not very much money, a few dollars. It essentially is the equivalent of somewhere between 2 and 8 pips. Occasionally you'll have a trade that'll close for maybe up to 20 or 30 pips. But the EA is not supposed to replace the manual trading that you do. What it's supposed to do is supplement the manual trading that you do, right? Now in these two accounts, there was no manual trading going on at all. We were just letting the EA do its thing. But on the one on the right, what we were doing when hedges would appear, we were manually going in and fixing the hedges ourselves instead of waiting for the auto fixer to correct the problem, right? Now the EA has in it an auto fixer that will go in and find solutions, profitable solutions to the hedges, right? But the thing is, you never know how long it's going to take for that to happen, right? And you know me, I don't like to wait. I'm not a patient person, right? So what we found is that we're better off, far better off, to go ahead and interfere with the EA, fix the hedges as they happen, and not sit around and wait for the hedges to fix themselves, right? So now what we're going to do, we essentially have proven now that we do have a EA that is sustainable, right? And it's profitable. And so as you can see, we've been using 1 mini lot trades on it all this time, right? Because we didn't want to go in there and start making great big trades, not knowing for sure how the EA would pan out after, months. Now we've been testing I've been in the development of this EA for 10 months. And that's just the programming. I actually developed the trading system that the EA is trading, 10, 15 years ago, right? But the only difference is I was trading it manually. And so about 10 months ago, in January of this year, I started having the programming done to make it an auto trading EA, right? And so over the course of the last 10 months, we've been testing and changing the programming and perfecting the EA. And now we know that what we have is an EA that is sustainable, even if you just let it, do its own thing. See, it's 4 o'clock, so the spread's just widened. So now all of a sudden the equity is down a little bit from what it was just a few minutes ago. This is totally due to the widening spreads because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and the trading day just ended. So after about an hour, within about an hour, this equity will go back up to about $10,150, something like that. But even with all of these hedges in the account is still worth more than it was worth when the account opened, right? But now what we're going to do, that we know the EA is sustainable, we're going to start enlarging the size of the trades, right? Because we know that the EA can handle that, right? So next month, after we've done the same thing, running the EA again, but this next month with larger trade sizes, what that means is that by the end of next month, instead of making $2,313 by just doubling the size of the trades into 2 mini lot trades, what we'll have next month is about $4,000 to $4,500, which will equate to 40% of the $10,000 in a month. The thing is, this is a great EA, and it's finally at the point now where I can be assured that when people start using it, they will be successful with it, right? So what I'm going to do this coming Saturday, and I have to do it on a Saturday because my schedule is just booked solid on Monday through Friday when the market is open. But this coming Saturday, I'm going to have a workshop where I'm going to teach you how to install the EA, how to set it up, how to use it, and how to manage it so that you do not have an accumulation of hedges, right? If you'd like to participate in that workshop, look for the links on my website, www.mindyyost.com, because what we're going to do, we'll have the workshop. It will probably last about 2 hours because there's a lot that I need to tell you about the EA so that you understand how to use it. But it's not hard to use. It's kind of like you just set it and forget it. And it will make trades for you all day, 24 hours a day, in 28 different currency pairs, right? And let's face it, the hardest part about Forex is finding trades to go in, right? But now you won't have to sit around staring at a monitor waiting for opportunities to enter your trades, because the EA is going to find the entry points for you, right? And when you think about it, when you think about the fact that we've had 15 hedges accumulate over the course of a month, and then when we look at how many trades closed, all of them profitably, the EA is never going to close a trade for a loss, ever. But when you look at how many trades closed over the course of the month, 15 hedges is not bad, right? What that means is that it's really only hedging out about one trade out of every 100, maybe, right? So anyway, lots and lots of trades. And when you consider that next week what we'll be able to do is double the size of the trades, what that's going to do to every single one of these profit amounts in the profit column, they're all going to double, right? So instead, this one, instead of $14, is going to be about $28. This one for $7 is going to be $14. This one for $1.32 is going to be $2.60, right? Little trades can add up to be big bucks at the end of the month. And like I said, the CA is not going to stop you from doing your manual trading along with it. So if you pick out really good trades and you're a really good manual trader, I think that's great. But why not use an EA that can make you another 20%, maybe 40% in your account every month, right? So anyway, if you'd like to participate in the workshop on Saturday, click one of the links on my website. The first link is for you if you want to actually purchase the EA to use on a live account. The second link, the link below it, is set up so that if you're not sure this is what you would want to do in your live account, you can try the EA for 30 days on a demo account, right? Check it out. I'm a suspicious person. I never trust anybody when I'm looking at some website. You probably shouldn't either. But what I can tell you is that go ahead and take a test. Test it out for 30 days on a demo account. I'll still teach you how to use it. I'll still teach you how to manually go in there and fix these hedges, right? Because what we're going to do with the workshop on Saturday, that will be teaching you how to set it up, how to install it, and how to get it to start making trades. But I'm just not going to leave you hanging because I don't do that, right? So after Saturday, I'm going to start having 2 classes every week for people who are using the EA, whether they're using it on a demo account or a live account. And twice a week, we're going to get together. We're going to take a look at what hedges have cropped up during that time, and then I'm going to show you how to fix them. And those classes twice a week will continue probably forever, as long as I still have people enrolling in the program to use the EA, whether it's on a demo account or a live account, I don't care. Anybody with a license to use the EA will be invited into those 2 classes. And those will be during the trading week. We'll probably have a class. I'll have a schedule ready for you soon. But there will probably be a class every Tuesday and every Thursday. And I'll try to mix up the times a little bit so that sometimes the classes will be in the afternoon, sometimes the classes will be in the evening, or maybe even in the late night, because I want to be available for everybody. And as you know, I have students from all over the world. So what I'll do is I will schedule those hedging classes, right, on how to fix the hedges. I'll schedule those for all various times throughout the day and night. And they'll all be recorded too. So if you can't be in a live class, or if you can't make it to the workshop on Saturday, I record everything I do, and those recordings will be available for you. So if you can't make it to a live class, don't worry. You know, you're not going to be left out in the cold, right? So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I think a lot of you are going to be as excited about this as I am. I know I have almost 100 people who have been helping me test the EA since January, right? And so I know they're all really excited about this, because now I'm going to let them use it on their live accounts, which they've been itching to do for months and months, right? Because they've been working with me through the development of this, and they know how powerful this is, right? So anyway, you have to consider that sometimes if you want to see different results in your trading account, sometimes you just have to do something different. And if 20%, maybe 40% a month would help your trading account, then you need to get a hold of me, and you need to sign up for the workshop so that you can start using my magic EA, because it's just flat out magic how it picks these trades, right? So anyway, I hope to see you on Saturday. Have a good trading week. Bye for now.